What's up? Better do a little tweak on that tuning straight away. Got a slack A string. What's happening, guys? Everybody good? New background. Yes, we are ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Hey, let's put the chat overlay today. Let's do that. Let's get this restream chat overlay. How's everybody doing? There you go. You guys are in the chat live now. Give it some spam. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna keep calling you Drift forever, mate. How's it going? Some cool things happening over the last day or so. One is a little bit of pressure, but I've been writing 10 tracks for a it's quite an interesting one. Matt Heafy, obviously also a Fishman artist and just an all-round great guy. He's really nice. So we're doing this really cool thing where I'm creating some tracks for Matt to jam on a stream this week. Spam, that's working. Yes, it's working. Yes, there we go. But I didn't know he was leaving to go on tour until Saturday. So I've been like, all right, 10 tracks. We just better close this weekend off and just go for it. Pez, what's happening, bud? You good? Feel like we need to make this restream chat a little bit bigger. So today I'm gonna have some jams, of course. I haven't played much over the last day or so, so I need to get those fingers going. But also, I'm gonna grab the DC600, which is equipped with the triple play, and we are gonna come up with some ideas for some ambient stuff. I've done 7 tracks which are like, you know, pretty hard hitting, and we've changed it up. I've had some which have like really sort of very energetic live drums. Some tracks have more electronic feels, and I feel like we've kind of reached that point where we just need some ambient tracks. So we'll get some ideas with the triple play today and see what Matt does with them on a stream, probably in the next day or two. So he's leaving on Thursday, so this is all going to turn around pretty quick for now. You know, I love that type of stuff, Michael. Yes, it's fun. It's a fun thing, and I think Matt can do some really cool like ambient stuff with his guitar and vocal as well. So we'll see what happens. Let's get the fingers warmed up a little bit. Let's get them going. Cam, you good, mate? Paul, what's happening? That's a fun track. That is a Dream Stream track whilst we're chatting here. I'm gonna get tuned up. A little bit more in tune. How's everybody's weekend? So if you're just joining, in a couple of minutes or so, we're gonna grab the triple play guitar and I'm gonna come up with some ideas. I've got 7 tracks done for the Matt Heafy stream. Been working around the clock, cooking up these ideas, brand new tracks. Hey Troll, what's happening, bud? Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you on a Monday. Sun's out outside. We're here indoors, keeping cool. Perfect. That's all we need. Good, but wife is home sick today. Oh, mate, sorry to hear that. Hope she has a quick recovery. And I hope you get some time to yourself, you know, running after the wife and looking after them. It's good. It's good. For a little while, you need that time to grab that guitar, mate. Gonna have to play later, make her feel good, that's it. Nothing gets the wife feel much better than a bit of shred guitar. It doesn't, well, it doesn't work for me at all, actually. Yeah, that's a complete lie, I'm afraid. But it might work for you, Michael. Hey, mate, how's it going? Here we go. Gorgeous. Okay, let's check out what's going on here. Been practicing so much recently. My fingers swole up and I can't wear my wedding ring. Who's that? Or the chicken wings. Chicken wings will do it. Now I like a good chicken wing or two. At least once a week. A half a dozen, maybe 8. The healing power of shred. Absolutely, Sean. Neck position. That's what you need. You need that smooth sound on the neck position. And just some pentatonic stuff, you know, get the energy going, make her sort of warm up a little bit. Minor. Maybe a little bit of harmonic minor. A little bit of chromatics. That's working. Last time I got a Twitch notification, practice time with McRocklin, but then when I went on, it was someone named Ken. Talk about clickbait. Yes. Damn, that healed me right up, Sean. Oh, mate. What do you guys think of this chilled out background? It's a little bit more, you know, I can leave some guitars. I mean, obviously on the normal stream, we have racks and racks of guitars over there. But what do you think of this vibe? It's a little bit different. You love it? Nice. It's more so we can crack on with all the YouTube content in an easy manner. But yeah, I like it. Nice and relaxed. Yeah. Yeah. And then, you know, Friday night, Shred Club is out. Boom! We'll go right into the Shred Club. The red and purple. Yes. Well, we have remotes. So all the lights can change colors. I don't know. We go blue. Oh, blue on blue. Pink. Purple. Back to the red. Yeah, so all of these lights we can change. That's nice. A bit of a flexibility. I like that purple though. I like the purple. So yeah, it's fun. Hello from Bangkok. Woo! How's it going in Bangkok? Ek. All right, so 7 tracks are done for Matt Heafy. Fishman, Fishman Fluence, Fishman triple play stream is coming up. Would love a guitar that color. This color, the blue color, or another color? Like this color as the entire background. That would be nice. That would be nice. Purple, red, blue, fade. It would either be nice or it would be absolutely sick in the flesh because all the colors spaced together would be like, ugh. You never know. It's a difficult one. Could be great. Could be truly awful. The background, yeah. Well, this is the HD. I'm sure many of you guys know. Love this guitar. Really cool guitar. This one has the Fishman Fluence Tosin Abasi's in white. You see me playing this guitar more recently. I don't know why I'm taking an extra liking to this guitar recently. 7 tracks made, yeah. Yeah, I did the drum tracks over the weekend, on and off, and then today I came in, I tracked some bass lines, I tracked all the synth parts with triple play, put all the pads down, and put some structures together. So the only thing next to do is get them mastered, which I'll do in one shot after I have a nice cup of tea. That flame neck is so nice. Yeah, I like this one. So, cut the crap. Yeah, very hypercar. Yeah, I like it. And obviously this one has the battery pack. So oh, we've got a stand here. That is very handy. Thought of everything. Not me, Tony. So now what might be a bit of a stretch, the triple play receiver is 2 to 3 times further away. I'm using Ableton today. As well, I don't even know why I said Ableton today because I always use Ableton. Like, why would I suddenly use Logic, Cubase, Pro Tools? I'm always using Ableton. But the point is, the triple play receiver is very far away today. So let's see. We're going to turn this triple play on. And if you're not sure what a triple play is, this is the wireless one. Here it is here. Easy to put on the guitar. Even I did this. I mean, come on. And it's turned off right now. Just simply turn it on. Get a light. Cool Edit Pro, mate. Absolutely. Now I'm going to choose a sound. I think I have some sounds. Let's see if I can go get something. Now, the only thing I can think of is that is very far away today, the receiver. So I don't know if I'm getting any MIDI into the computer. It's about double the length of the normal. So I'm gonna see. Back in the day, that was amazing. Cool Edit Pro, yeah. Oh, mate. Fun times with Cool Edit Pro. There was like a companion app or a video app or something. It was like a tie-in or something, right? Have I got that totally wrong? I might have that totally wrong. Let me go see if I can bring the receiver because it's hidden behind things and I know we'd ideally like a little bit of line of sight, even just a glimpse of a receiver. There's a red flashing light. That's very good. Yes. I don't know if that should be green. To be honest, it's like, it's something that I've never even taken much notice of because I just turn it on, plug in the receiver, and it always just works. It's really, really cool. So let me go bring that a little bit closer. Oh, it actually is. Maybe we don't need to bring it closer. Maybe I just needed to play some guitar. Now, Matt Heafy, it seems like he tunes down a semitone. And I don't want to put him like under the pressure and just play E minor and B minor for me. So when I play, I'm going to have to play probably like B minor. Oh, there we go. I think we do need to bring that receiver a little bit closer. It's a cool sound, yeah. Let me see if I can bring that receiver a little bit closer. It's in a hub, so I don't know how close we can realistically get this. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do with it. So yeah, any keys do you think that Matt Heafy would like to jam over? Let's see if we can, Omar, what's up, mate? Welcome. Give me some suggestions. Now, bearing in mind he tunes down a semitone. That might make it a little bit trickier for me, but hey, we'll see. I don't know what a bimmel is. No, I have no idea what that is. And whilst waiting for some key suggestions, let's see if we can throw in a few sounds here. C sharp minor, B flat. Yes. A chord with a C sharp? That don't work. There we go. You're a fan of G. Oh, it'd be nice for a cello, yeah. Right, so the first key suggestion was C sharp minor. Okay. C sharp minor is a good. C sharp minor, we get that nice dissonant thing coming in. You don't want to see my head. Something like that, you know, might be cool from the very just ambient, just chords moving. That might be a cool thing. I might even just record something like that right now whilst we are live. Probably no, yeah, just arm a track. Let's just arm a track. By the way, if you're not sure what's going on my door, this is Ableton. So I've got an instance of Diva here. I might just roll it. Sounds great. I think I really do need to bring that receiver a little bit closer. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it in its normal spot. Its normal spot is where my Live Logic is plugged in, because, you know, I've been using the Live Logic a lot recently for another purpose. All my sounds are coming from the Neural DSP Quad Cortex, but I've recently got my Live Logic back in and I've been using it for like all the glitchy stuff. But I plugged it into where I normally have my triple play plugged in, so I'm going to unplug my Live Logic for a little bit and stick the triple play receiver in there. We should be good to go. I like the idea of C# minor. Do you like that sound, Sean? It's a sound of nothing. How about doing MIDI inputs on a Kiesel? Oh, how am I doing it? That's a good question. How am I doing MIDI inputs? I'm using this guy here. This is the triple play. This is doing it wirelessly. Normally absolutely flawless, but I've got the dongle buried behind some speakers in a hub. Not the best way of running it, but usually absolutely amazing. And the tracking, this is what I've been using for the backing tracks that I'm creating for Matt to use. It's been absolutely just a time saver, because I've been putting bass lines, synth bass lines, arpeggiated sounds where I can hold chords down, pads, oof, get them all recorded, you know. 7 tracks in like over the weekend. It's been a bit of a handful. Diva, yeah, Diva's great. So let me grab that dongle, guys. Let me plug it in. Oh, and whilst I've plugged that receiver, this is what it looks like. Let me go on through. That's all it is. So this little fella, USB, straight into your computer, boosh, like that, boosh, and it will just pick up right away in Ableton, Cubase, Logic. It'll just be like a generic MIDI device. And then you come over to your guitar, turn this guy on, and it will connect to the receiver. Super simple. There is a bit more to it if you want to edit things, but that's how you get started. Very simple. Okay. So, now I have plugged in the triple play almost in its normal spot, pretty close. Now we can turn this guy back on. Much better. Brilliant. So now, hopefully when I hit record, we should be good to go. By the way, that companion app that I was talking about, it's this guy here. This is the triple play app. This is where you can choose different modes. So you can see right here, I'm using the trigger mode. But yeah, this is where you adjust the sensitivity of your strings, do some really cool stuff. Very, very important to have that. Dude, just bought one. Gonna give it a try this week. Well, it's a great device. Really cool. Let's try it. All right, so we actually recorded that, I think. There we go. So that is now going to be something that Matt Heafy is going to jam on. Sound quality is Access Virus level. That is amazing. Access Virus, legendary. Now I've stacked two synths on top of each other just to give us two different sounds. But, I mean, that's triple play in a nutshell, because I say this every time, but I can't play keyboards. I have synths, I have controller keyboards. I'm very much a one-note guy. Lead line, maybes. But I'm certainly not going to sit and transcribe chords and stuff like that to get these sounds into my DAW. But with a triple play, easy peasy. Before Matt gets this track though, I might have a little jam over it. Not so fast, Matt. Not so fast. Gotta keep, gotta listen out for that little surprise D chord change thing that I put in there. We'll see. We'll see if that trips him up or not. We'll see what happens. Take live on the Fishman stream, and there we go. Could that be another track done? What I might do is I might bring in some, that's so beautiful, thank you, Ek. I might bring in a couple more elements to kind of bring those some more dynamics. But you know, we recorded that live in one take with a Fishman triple play, and we didn't have loads of notes coming and going in the chords like that. It just worked. Especially once I brought it back to my normal position, you know, 10 feet that way instead of 20 feet that way behind an amp. Beautiful! Chili, just like you, my friend. Beautiful. How are you doing, Chili? Nice to see you here today, buddy. Yeah, so that might be track 8 done. Just 2 more to go. I'm gonna have to get these together tonight, or maybe after the stream, actually. And then have a nice little mastering session, and then Matt's got himself 10 killer jam tracks ready to do something insane over. So I don't know exactly when the stream is going to be, but I'd imagine it's going to be Tuesday, possibly Wednesday, but very likely tomorrow. So stay tuned for that over on Matt Heafy's Twitch channel. Should be good. Should be very good. I'm interested to see what he's going to do with that key change. The little sneaky D. Sneaky D. I better actually save this before I So you can see this project name is Shred Club QC. That means Shred Club Quad Cortex. Why would I call it Quad Cortex? Because all of the guitar tones you hear today are coming from my Quad Cortex. I got 8 presets done, which are going to be available. Actually, they are available right now in the Cortex app. There'll be a Shred Club Quality Control. Ziglet, that's a good shout. I like that. Shred Club QC. The funny thing is that I actually had like literally like 50 versions of the Shred Club Ableton set as I kept changing amp sims and stuff like that, and then it started to get to the point where I was using more and more neural DSP stuff. And speaking of that, there is actually another part of the setup which is going to be introduced after I've got this track done, and there's another track that I've been working really hard on. Ableton does look legit, yeah. Ableton, it's my favorite. It's very fast, yeah. But another song that I've been working on is it's for a new Boss product that's launching in a month or two. And it's going to be really, really exciting. I can't really give too much details about that, but this track is a bit more on the epic shred. There's a bit of everything going on this track, so that'll be coming soon. Man, so we've got some triple play action done already. One take. We've got a guitar equipped with Fishman Fluence. Any questions? Any questions on that? Or shall I just play a track and get myself going? Get myself shredding? Oh, I feel like we could probably play that. I haven't tried this track too many times with the Quad Cortex. Hutch does use Ableton, yeah. It's really interesting, Troll, because every time I say to Hutch, like, I mean, Ableton is, in a lot of ways, it's very, very stable. But if there is a plugin that it doesn't like, it's very crashy, okay? But overall, I mean, you know, I'm like, you know, I've never had a crash during a live stream, you know, for example. But if I'm mixing or recording stuff and I'm just dropping in different instruments that I haven't tried in a while, maybe the plugins haven't been updated to work with the Mac OS, something like that, bang, quits to the desktop. And then you try and recover your work, bang, quits to the desktop. But then if you load another song and then load that song, it's fine. So it's like, So occasionally I'll sort of, I'll send Hutch a message on WhatsApp and I'll say like, oh, that's it, dude, I'm done with Ableton. I'm going to Logic, and he freaks out every time. He has a panic attack and he gets on the phone straight away, you know, because he's worked with Logic a lot, you know, in the teaching side of things, and he hates it. Let's play a track, guys. We don't need scenes. We need presets. Why does he hate Logic? No idea. I think because he works. very good. Worked. It was fine. Only needed 2 sounds for that one. Not too bad at all. Clap, clap. Oh wow, I'm feeling those claps, Troll, right on my back. Woo! Nice. So yeah, so if you're joining in late today, been playing a little bit of triple play action, getting some pads, some nice ambience ready for Matt Heafy's stream. Over the weekend, I put 7 progressive tracks together, shall we say. It's been fun. Can't wait to see what he does over the triple play action tracks. Fascinating watching your right hand, so much going on. I change things up a lot with my right hand. It's a bit of a weird thing, you know. Sometimes when I'm playing, I use like flicks. Obviously a normal pick. A lot of hybrid pick here. A lot of big angle changes. I'm using the front side of that pick to really sweep through. And lots of angle changes on the pick when we're going from 3-note per string. That's a tricky thing. Maybe need some more hammer-ons and pull-offs here. A little bit of right-hand action. I'm not sure how good that sounds. Those words coming out of my mouth. Probably not the words you were expecting to hear today. A bit of right-hand action for you. Ah, man. How you guys doing? You guys ready for a week? What you got planned this week? What is going down? You working on tracks? You working on music? Or you just binge watching those Netflix shows? Speaking of binge watching, the show that I mentioned the other day, took a break from the tracks yesterday. I binge watched 3 episodes. Boom, finished it off. Very good. Right hand action. We needed some sneaky right hand action. We added. All of the above. Nice. Putting some new pickups in El Cheapo Les Paul copy. Nice. What pickups are going in there? What pickups are going in there, Paul? Right answers only, please. Michael's doing everything. Nice. Got a whole new load of parts arriving for a new workstation. Just got to figure out where it'll go. What kind of workstation? Like a table workstation or something? I kind of fancy a new table workstation. I kind of fancy one that you can work standing up. I'm kind of sick of like sitting down. That's why I like Shred Club so much, because we stand up most of the time. Much prefer it. You know, if I'm like tracking solos, shooting stuff, a lot of time it's sitting down. Try and break it up, you know, and go for a lie down every hour. Dark Moon Death Valley. Never heard of that, or them. But yeah, I like the MKBHD approach. Get that desk on hydraulics. Maybe a remote. 3 different settings. That's what I need. It better have some good hydraulics though, because those focal monitors are damn heavy. No, a new PC for the door. But oh, mate, hard to find short depth rack cases. Yes, yeah. How do you find buying PC parts? Is the ship shortage still a thing? I'm kind of interested in maybe picking up like a family Xbox Series X. Get the Microsoft, was it the Game Pass or something? Like the one Herman used on the stream. Oh, is that on hydraulics? Is it on? If it is. Okay, I must check that out. I'll visit him when I'm in LA in a couple of months. He's gonna be, I think his house is very near Steve's. He moves it up and down. Oh, nice. I need a table that can go up and down. Oh, you do, Michael? What, you work in hydraulics? Like hydraulic desks? You gotta give me a message, mate. Oh, you work in, mate, yeah, the sort of 10-15 second lag's killing me. Yeah, I get you. You work in, yeah, in PC computer parts and stuff. Okay, so the shortage is still very much a thing. Paul, you bagged a PS5? Yeah. I'm kind of on the fence, PS5 versus Xbox, but I think the Game Pass thing from Microsoft, too good value, especially predominantly. I mean, it'll be for me a little bit, but I'm probably not going to be spending huge amounts of time on it. But, you know, my girls probably are likely to jump between different games a lot more. Yeah, and yeah, I guess because a lot of cars rely on CPUs as well. Yeah, totally. Okay. But due to the last 80 months and now CryptoCoin need a certain chip's hard to get. Yeah. Holographics cards going in big warehouses in Norway being cooled. Yeah, I'm a console collector, so I'll get the Series X soon. Nice. I was a collector back probably 90s, I guess. I had obviously original NES, Super NES, but then I got really into the 32-bit consoles. So the 32-bit consoles, I had some oddballs, like the Panasonic 3DO and stuff like that. That was fun. Some good titles on there. Even some of the first 32-bit games for like EA franchise games like Need for Speed 1 3DO. That was good. Road Rash. Yeah. The new ones use hard drive chips, so shortage of graphics. Oh, mate. It's never ending. It's never ending, ergo, isn't it? It's a good job there's no shortage of like necks or woods for guitars. Yeah, Paul, I had a Neo Geo for a little while as well. It was like a dream console at the time. Arcade quality games. Very expensive. Yes, ergo. I know, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember Rosewood. But having said that, you know, I play Roasted Maple, Ebony boards a lot more. I really like this neck. It's the Royal Ebony fretboard from Kiesel. This guitar feels great. The combination of like the roasted neck, Roasted Maple, and the Royal Ebony fretboard, great combination, and it's got that nice kind of look. Michael, you can't do yeah. You know, historically, I mean, I'm completely with you there, Michael. I'm a Steam guy, you know? The machine that's to my right, this big 6U rack machine. It's only 6U because the graphics card is, you know, it's not like a current gen 38, 39, 30, what is the series? That everybody's going crazy from, but it's a previous series, but still, it runs 2560 at decent frame rates on all the games that I want to play, like 100 frames per second plus. Plays like CS:GO, 200 frames per second, so I'm all good with that. Yeah, 8 rigs, Michael. That's a few rigs. Yeah, most of the machines I have are like for a specific purpose. But I'll tell you one thing that I am excited for, guys. I'm very excited for this. Gigabit. Up and down, fiber. The countdown is on. 2 more days. Less than that. 1.5 more days. And we'll have that about 950 down and 950 up. I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy. Very happy. The back of that neck looks ridiculously smooth. Yeah, Paul, it is. It's very smooth. It's nice. Even if you get a little bit warm. Yeah, I mean, I'm presuming 950. I'm presuming there's some leeway. I've seen speed tests and people are getting anywhere between 900 and 980 or so. Well, I like that. So we've got 3 and 4, 11 frets, second stretch back, as if we're playing a... And then we've got this first finger stretching back to the B on the 7th fret. G sharp, not in C sharp minor. Yeah. That's a fun little lick. Yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that. I like noodling around like that and kind of stumbling on things and dissecting them and just working on like the parts that aren't right, fixing them. As long as it's not under 949, it'll be fine. Hopefully. I mean, right now I'm on like 50 down. Doesn't always get 50 down. I'm on about 15 up. It can be 3 up, 5 up, 10 up. Just depends on the day. It's like, oh, nightmare. You know, when you're doing stuff with like Hutch on, when you're bringing in his video, we'll bring his audio in on Ableton. Oh, it's like a nightmare. So yeah. So many variables to count on with any broadband, yes. But don't worry, at least we're gonna be, you know, we're gonna be Ethernet everywhere. And everything else, there's a nice chunky set of mesh Wi-Fi. Do you ever dream of stuff and absolutely have to get up and play it? It hasn't happened in a while, Paul, but it has happened before. It has happened before. I remember it actually happened and it turned into a song that I released. I think maybe Heather on the Mountain was conceived that way. Up in the middle of the night, play the track. Didn't have samplers, so I used drum machines and slowed down the snares so much that it turned into the sound of waves. When you sweep, do you recommend going straight down with your right hand or at an angle towards the neck? I usually go straight down. Like this. Sweep and change the angle. Not like this. The only time I do that is if I'm heading towards a tap. You know, to kind of get there in time. But usually when if I'm sweeping in the real world, I'm just doing up and down. I'm using my thumb to manipulate the thumb angle a little bit. There's some really, really good lessons on sweeping into alternate picking. The last 2 lessons, not the last one, but the one that's just went live yesterday. That is a great lesson if you want to learn how to transition very, very quickly between multiple techniques. I'm really, really happy with that lesson. I'm glad that we made that one, because when you use these techniques in the real world, you don't kind of just sit there and go, right, I'm going to do some sweeping. Right, I'm going to change into some alternate picking on the next bar. It's like the best way of using them is sporadically sort of jumping back and forwards. You like that one? Oh, thank you, mate. You've checked it out already. Sean the Drifter is not messing around. I'm doing the sweep lesson now on School of McRock. Find the angle approach to be easier. I'm not sure if that's the best form. You know, it depends on your guitar, depends how you're sitting. There's so many factors. You know, if I'm sitting in the classical position versus sitting with the guitar on my right knee, everything changes a little bit to accommodate it. You know, even there when I was just kind of like sitting here going like this, I don't normally have my guitar like sit like this and I have my foot up. So I'm like sitting on my right knee, kind of just, you know, chilling out a little bit. So everything just changes slightly, but generally, I think it's okay to have a little bit of movement, you know, especially towards the neck and back like that. Do I set my guitar up myself? I would like to know your action height. Kinda, like yes and no. Like I have a guitar tech, and then if I want, I don't know, to go from like 9s to 10s and the pickups changed, 100% it's going to, you know, kneel. But like if it's just a case of restringing it and I go, oh, there's a little bit of fret buzz on, you know, I mean, the keysels are so consistent that it doesn't really happen. But like, if I wanted to adjust the action ever so slightly, then yeah, I'll adjust it. You know, we do restrings on my Twitch channel occasionally. Speaking of restrings, there's a guitar that you probably want to see restrung. Trust me. The guitar is the Steve Vai Passion and Warfare Prototype Universe. I'm going to get that guitar into this house over the next day or two because it's almost time to shoot that YouTube video. And of course, just like we did with the Flame Steve Vai guitar, we restrung it live on Twitch, on my Twitch channel. And I think that's going to be a very cool hang because I haven't had this guitar out in a little while. It's a very rare guitar. It's the one from the cover of Passion and Warfare, except they airbrushed the handle out of it. The real guitar does not have it has a handle, right? And it's ever so slightly off-centered as well. So that's going to be a fun restring. Got the 7-string D'Addario sets ready to go. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Paul is asking, do you have a preference for alternate picking or economy picking, or does it depend on the tonality you have in mind at the time? No, Paul, I can tell you that about 99% of the time I will not be economy picking. I don't practice economy picking. I'm not a massive fan of it when I've tried to implement it. Yes, I can get the technique down, but I don't like the way it forces note combinations a lot of the time, because you have to sit within patterns that continue to make the economy pick and flow. So it's not for me. I'd much rather use alternate picking, sweeping, legato, hybrid picking, even tapping to get to different to sort of move positions and stuff like that. But yeah, very rarely do I play anything, you know. Like, even if you're going to play a C major scale, we're going to economy pick it. We're going to go like down, 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 I don't like that feeling. Versus alternate picking. I don't know. Some people are amazing at it, and it's their style and it's their delivery, and they've made like their approach, they've made it work for their approach. For me, I'm just like, I'm always about hitting things hard. Smash right into it. Smash right into it. Well, guys, I didn't even know what time it was then until I looked over. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, fun times today. I mean, I'm glad that we recorded the track. That's another track done. You couldn't do without economy picking. Well, that's good. We need different styles in the world. 4 minutes, troll. 4 minutes. Better get off the airwaves before the BBC come kicking the doors down, crashing in here with a sledgehammer, looking for that shut it down button. But yeah, so stay tuned for the Matt Heafy stream where he's going to be jamming over the tracks, including the one that I recorded today. And I'll be live, hopefully the normal time tonight, unless something goes drastically wrong and I can't get these remaining tracks done, because I'm on a complete deadline. I want these tracks done, dusted. I want them off my hard drive. But we might bring them for a little run on Shred Club though. We might just bring them all back in on Shred Club. So yeah, I think so. Get in the van. I know, right? So we'll see. I'm gonna crack on, have a cup of tea now, get the last 2 done, have a mastering session, have a bit of chill out tonight on Shred Club. Maybe bring the soft chair around. Should be good. For now, you guys take it easy. Thanks for hanging with us today, and I'll see you on the next stream. Thanks. Thank you, Troll. Thank you, everybody. Lovely to see you guys. I'll see you all a little bit later today. All right, cheers, guys. Bye. Woo.